How are you lads? What is the food like in Conor McGregor's bar/restaurant, the Black Forge Inn in Crumlin in Dublin? If you're following the channel for a while, or even if you just went on my YouTube channel and looked up my most popular videos, I think it's either the most popular or top 2 or 3 anyway, when I went to try McGregor's Stout in the Black Forge Inn. That was back in 2021. Now 2 years later, I have genuinely heard, I'm not trying to suck up to Mr. Conor McGregor, I have genuinely heard good things about the food in the Black Forge Inn, so we are going there today to find out. I brought one of my good friends with me. He's been on the channel before, Adrian Martin, TV chef extraordinaire. I'm constantly learning about food myself. Like when I did the Guinness stuff, didn't claim to be an expert, clueless expert. I'm no food expert, so Adrian is gonna help me out. So we had chicken wings, steak on a stone, beef short rib. Less of me explaining the food. Why don't you just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. How are you lads? I am back outside, oh here we go. The Black Forge Inn, Conor McGregor's pub/restaurant. I came here 2 years ago to try the forged Irish stout. I'm now back 2 years later. Apparently the food is absolutely lovely in here. So let's go in and have a go. McGregor, what do you got, pal? Right lads, I'm in. It's all been a bit rushed, but we're good. I have a special guest with me. I just showed him there with the bleeding belt.
Give me that second belt.
Looks like the bleeding wrestling belt, doesn't it? Heavyweight champion.
Wings, Phil? Wings,
thank you. So this is Adrian Martin. You've seen him on the channel before. Chef extraordinaire, TV chef, celebrity chef, Adrian Martin.
I've got my forged stout.
He's coming to join me. Give us a forged stout review. Sorry, we're a bit all over the place. We tried to sit outside. We were told you can't eat the food outside, lads. I can't even remember what it tastes like.
Very nice, in fairness.
It's like kind of roasted Guinness, basically.
It is, yeah. It's very,
good
very
rings,
nice.
to be fair.
And I mean, I haven't eaten anything today, so it's gone straight to the head.
Fair enough.
Picture that as well, actually.
Nice bit of fucking sun shining right on me. Do you eat the celery?
I mean, you can if you want.
Do you? Imagine eating that. What are you eating that? That's it.
Eat that. That's what you have to eat. Try a bite. You can get any seeds.
Nah, fuck that.
It's too hot.
No, but I got like one seed and I could see a seed of doubt was planted in my mind.
They're very nice.
So we got the chicken wings and then we ordered, what did we get ordered? I wasn't even here when Adrian ordered.
Short rib.
Steak on a stone?
Steak on the stone.
I've never done that before. I never really bought into that whole idea, but sure, we'll see what happens.
No, they're very nice. They're so good.
Slight sweetness to them, I presume that's the
blue cheese.
That's the blue cheese just dripped all over it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Did you ask for that?
No, actually just the way it comes.
Interesting. If you don't like blue cheese now, you obviously wouldn't be
you obviously wouldn't be into it. Like, I think a lot of people just don't have the blue cheese and leave it on the side. Most of the time, it's just like blue cheese and creme fraiche, and it's really sweet and tend to just be thrown off by the blue cheese part, where it's actually not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need a fucking separate camera here to put on Adrian, but like I said, we're a bit rushed. We're a bit all over the place. We thought we'd go sit outside, and then we could just put the camera on the two of us. But we're at this kind of table opposite each other, so we're making do. Honestly, lads, it's absolutely packed in here. It's 3 p.m. on a Wednesday afternoon. The marketing, whatever McGregor is doing, the marketing is obviously working, because when I came here 2 years ago, the place was empty on like a Wednesday afternoon. Now it's absolutely packed. They're literally just showing McGregor fights over and over. You'd wonder like what percentage of people are here because of McGregor and what percentage are just here just because it's a nice place, you know what I mean? Probably like, I'd say.
It's great. I reckon there's a lot of locals here because you have a lot of kids and everything here as well.
Very true, yeah. Right, lad.
All right.
World-renowned chef. This is why I brought this man along, so I haven't a clue what I'm talking about food-wise and most other things, but.
What I would look for is the sauce buttery. If the sauce is buttery, it's great.
Okay.
But sometimes buffalo sauce can be too intense. So like the butter to like Frank's hot sauce ratio has to be like right.
So it's slightly nearly creamy, are you saying?
Yeah,
like,
creaminess to it, like basically. So now basically what you do is you deep fat, so you steam cook your wing first, then you deep fat fry it, and then you add your sauce to it. So sometimes they put a little bit of white wine vinegar for acidity, but these are quite sweet, so they haven't added that to it.
This lad knows his stuff.
And the blue cheese sauce, I think, creates a sweetness.
Yeah, and it's dripped all over them, which, if you don't like blue cheese sauce, obviously not ideal, but...
So I think these are up there with the, like, classics like Elephant and Castle, Tribeca's, Blue Bar and Scary's. This is how you eat one, that's, you know, like the inner one? So what you do is you remove this little bit of cartilage here. You eat that little bit, and then what you do is you twitch, and you remove the bone.
Wow.
Bingo. Like that, and then you get this part, and you go
down the bloody hatch. Wow. Tiniest bubbles in the head, but very little. You're gonna split the F.
Is that what you do?
No, I've never heard that, but right, I'll try and split the F. Cheers, lads. 2 years since I had one. I'm going to split the F. It's about here, right? Slant it. Totally just guessing. Tiny bit below.
I'll try.
You go for it, eh, Joe? So a tiny bit less than I had. Turn that baby around.
Where do I go?
You were even further than me, mate.
Ah, bollocks.
Quickly on the stout. When I tried it 2 years ago, I kind of said, yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea. I think my palate, I've drank a lot more Beamish and Murphy's since. I even tried that O'Hara stout, and I think my palate is a lot more conditioned towards liking something like this now. So,
for me, it tastes like roasted Guinness.
Literally what I said last time.
Yeah.
Just Guinness, if it was roasted for an extra few minutes. Yeah. Even though that probably makes absolutely no sense, but it really is not far off. It's like they just.
I think it's a bit lighter though as well.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit lighter.
It's actually probably goes better with the food.
Yeah.
Guinness with food is just rotten, but
yeah.
This isn't great with food, but I'd say it goes slightly better with food than Guinness. Lads, I hope you're enjoying the video. A massive shout out to the sponsor of the video. Unfortunately, that food is not on the house, lads. We had to pay for this food. And the sponsors of this channel literally keeping this roof over my head. If you're like me, lads, the idea of doing your taxes scares the shit out of you. You don't have the maths brain. You weren't one of those kids in school who could just go, yeah, higher level maths, blah, blah, blah. No, taxes equal confusion in my brain. Fear no more, TaxApp is here to help. TaxApp have helped over 70,000 clients claim back more than 10 million euro, and they can help you too. The average person who uses TaxApp claims back an average of 1,037 euro. It's simple as if you haven't applied for a tax refund in the last 4 years, get onto TaxApp, fill out a 60-second questionnaire, very simple, and they'll get back to you and let you know if you are due a tax refund. If you are due a tax refund, they'll take 10%. If you're not, there's absolutely no fee, no obligation, no nothing. Move on with your life. So if you're like me and the idea of doing your taxes does not sound very appealing, click the link in the video description to see if you are due a tax refund. Now back to you in the pub, Dara.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Jesus. Right, well, Adrian ordered this for me. I can see him there through the smoke. What the hell?
Sorry, Dara.
We've got chips, onion rings, big mushroom, tomato, salt, pepper sauce.
Are you sure you're going to be able to run this marathon on Sunday?
Oh, it's all about carbon up beforehand. So a bit of salt on it.
Bit of salt. Yeah.
And then flip it around.
Little flip. Ooh, look at the colour on it. And then get some salt on that side as well. And then get your pepper. See this little bit of pepper here. Go like on top of that as well. Oh, so good. That's outrageous.
And how do I know when it's like cooked or what? Do I
press on it? Use your finger and press on it.
Well, it's obviously just gonna be hot.
Yeah, press away harder. Press harder.
What are you roasting?
Yeah, I know, but press it. You need to get yourself asbestos fingers.
What? It's hot. How do I know?
So basically, the sponginess of it. So basically, you know, by if you press, that at the moment is rare.
Okay.
Okay, but we want to take it up to medium rare, so you keep cooking.
Just keep flipping it.
Yeah, keep flipping it. Yeah.
That's what I don't get. It's so is it not just cooking the outside like?
No. Do go around the sides now as well. Do this side. Get the more colour you have on that, the more flavour you have. So I always up the little. This is called the bark on the outside.
Yeah. This is absolutely mental. How's the fucking fire smoke alarm not going on?
Do you ever see that video that went viral online where the guy pours like the alcohol on it and it goes up in flames?
Yeah, yeah.
And then all the sprinklers go off in the restaurant like as well.
This is hilarious.
The cooking guru.
Well, I always just thought it was a bit mad. It's like I'm cooking my own bloody steak here. Like
it's dead. There's the kitchen behind.
Will I cut it open and just see? Did I get? Is that a steak thing? It's not much of a steak knife, is it?
Is that a steak knife? Yeah, there's your steak knife there.
Right. Where would you put it? On the side?
I cut on the side, this is check, yeah. Have a little check. Yeah, you're still pretty rare in the middle there now.
Jesus. I'll cook this little bit on the side here.
I'd say do little individual portions is nice as well.
Come here, I'll let you try yours. Give me the camera.
That's class. Right.
So you got the short rib, bit of bone marrow, sitting on a bit of bone marrow there.
Look at that bone marrow, like.
And what price are we talking for these, Adrian? Because you ordered it before I even got here.
Oh, you're asking the wrong person for price. I never look at the menu at all.
Oh, big baller.
Alright. Bro, that's like a red onion marmalade. With it.
Yeah.
This is the short rib. So you've got like a little crisps on top. They're just little vegetable crisps.
Yeah.
And then you have your short rib, which is one of my favorite cuts because it's slow cooked. So this just literally falls apart. Look, see the way the beef just falls apart?
Yeah. Tasty.
It's so delicious.
Good, man. And what sides you got? A few chips.
Got these are like parmesan truffle fries. There's spring onion mash on the side as well.
Yeah. Right, this little piece is definitely ready to eat in the pepper sauce.
Pepper sauce, yeah.
Fantastic. I probably cooked that a little bit for too long, to be honest. And this is a fillet steak.
There's a fillet, yeah.
Okay. And do you just take it off when you're ready? Do you just move it onto your plate then?
Yeah, just move it onto your plate, yeah, really, if you're happy with it.
So I'm just cutting this up, lads, so it looks nice because it is absolutely still completely rare.
You're going blue at the moment.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not mad on this whole fucking cooking it yourself.
I love it.
Do you? Yeah, but you're a chef.
I love it.
You know what you're doing.
You're not doing bad though, Dara.
You're doing alright. And to keep an eye on it all, that comes naturally to you. Alright, chips and a bit of steak. Fucking boiling. I can't lie, I'm still not mad on stout with any meal.
Really?
I actually just prefer fucking water with a meal. Have a little onion ring here.
You remember now, you made onion rings with me.
Then I tried to do a 10,000 calorie Guinness challenge the week after, and I made those onion rings. I had about 17 of them and I nearly got sick. had to call off the whole video.
There's a guy, you know, Man versus Food.
Yeah.
So he basically like took me around, we went around eating around Dublin there like not long ago.
Yeah.
And he was always on about the bark you can get on steak. He's all like, oh man, the bark on the steak is the most important thing.
Yeah, and you reckon it's good here. What do you mean by bark, like?
Bark is like the colour. So it's like the char that you get on the outside. Because I think that's where you get your flavour.
Yeah, okay.
Because if you had like pale anemic steak, I don't think it's just as nice.
Absolutely, yeah. Final verdict. I've got the steak cooked how I want it. I've got my chips, my onion rings, and I'm dipping them all together in the pepper sauce. Short rib out of 10.
I would give it a solid 9. The only way I can give something a 10 out of 10 is someone feeds me.
I should have fed yourself. Okay, 9 out of 10 for the short rib. I would still say maybe the steak in Hawksmoor was a little bit better. But overall, and for the price and stuff, absolutely lovely. I'd probably go like 8.5 out of 10, something like that. Right. Pepper sauce is amazing. Not a huge fan of the steak on the stone, but Adrian is, so each to their own. The forged Irish stout, not bloody bad as well, lads. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you, Chef Adrian.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching, lads. Genuinely lovely meal in the Black Forge Inn. I don't think I really need to say this, but I do also hate the idea of it coming across like I'm trying to lick up and become buddy pals with Conor McGregor. I was honest about the stout in 2021. I was honest about the food today. It is not bad at all. And that's obviously the reason why it's packed at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. One last massive shout out to the lads at TaxSap. Thank you for supporting the video. Make sure you click the link in the video description, lads, to see if you are due a tax refund. We will see you in the next video. What is that? What is that? Cool.